Hello, people. In light of the recent Twitter feud between Liam and Tyler Oakley, as a directioner, just putting him out there, I love Liam. I think that I need to share my opinions about this. Okay, first of all, not a carrot, okay? Been here since early 2011. Next month it'll be 3 years, okay? Not a carrot. And and as a huge directioner and a Liam girl, I have to admit, Tyler has a fucking point. Okay? And he shouldn't be told to kill himself. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of the people who are trending this shit worldwide, number one, above a lot of other shit, I think those people probably didn't bother to go onto Tyler's Twitter account and see that after the tweets about I'm so sick of this changes everything, sorry, lesbian, gay, transgender, whatever the acronym is, I support you and this is bullshit, and just getting really pissed about what Liam said. That was after the first tweet of him just saying, I enjoy the family values of Duck Dynasty, of whoever that guy is. I don't watch the show. I'm definitely not going to. And so after that one single tweet, where that tweet could be taken anywhere from I like that they stuck together as a family to I hate to faggots are horrible, just complete opposite spectrums. You could take it either way at that point because it's only been one tweet about family values, which apparently there are a lot of negative family values in Duck Dynasty, along with some of the good ones, like sticking together, whatever. And so before he even tweeted before Liam even said, I didn't mean their homophobic and racist views, I meant the way that they stuck together as a family through all that shit, and how they're a strong family. Before he mentioned that is what he was implying, as opposed to homophobia or racism. Tyler, as a gay man, had every right to be fucking pissed if he took it that way, because he's probably dealt with this kind of with homophobia and all this nasty shit his entire life. And I think for a bunch of fucking carrots who didn't even see that he apologized after Liam explained that it was the family values, not the homophobia or the racism, that he was complimenting the Duck Dynasty guy on. I think for 12-year-olds to go, 12-year-olds and carrots and all those people to just go and say, directioners want Tyler dead. Tyler, fucking kill yourself, okay? No! They have no idea how much, even though it was an assumption, how much thinking for even a few minutes before he explained it, that one of your idols said that he respected the opinions of a family that included opinions that were homophobic. If you were gay and you saw that and you thought that, you would be pissed the fuck off. And I think that for the few minutes that Tyler was really pissed and going off on Twitter, he had every right to do that, because in his mind, even though it wasn't correct, he thought that, Liam was supporting homophobic views. And so, and then after Liam went and said it was just about them sticking together as a family that I respected, not the homophobic or racist or all those other nasty views, Tyler went on and said, not sure the exact, hold on, I can get it up here. Hold on. He didn't say, he clearly stated that he was grateful that Liam went and straightened this out and explained. Here it is. Thank you, at Real Liam Payne. Thank you for being accountable for your words and explaining your intention. They have more weight than you realize. That means that Liam going back and explaining what he said, and I know he shouldn't have to, it's a freedom of speech, whatever the fuck your excuse is. I know he should not have to explain himself. No one should have to explain their thoughts because it's freedom of speech or whatever it is. But I'm just saying that he shouldn't have to explain everything he says. I know. But he has to realize that, even though he shouldn't have to, he has to, because there are people that take what he says as law and will go to the point of telling somebody to kill themselves just because he said something and another person had a reaction that differed from it. So, ending this, I think that this should have... I don't even know if Liam actually ended up reading the tweet of Tyler saying, "Thank you, Liam, for explaining that you weren't supporting their homophobic or racist views and that you were just their racist opinions and that you were simply supporting their family values of sticking together." I don't even know if Liam even read that, and I'm sure if he did, he's a nice guy, he probably wouldn't have gone and said all of that shit. But for people like saying, Tyler, they're basically saying, Tyler, kill yourself for believing that one of your idols supported someone who was homophobic for a few minutes until they explained themselves. That is bullshit. You shouldn't tell anyone to kill themselves anyways. But for something that fucking stupid and for you to be so ignorant, at least know the whole story before you decide to say something that's stupid and idiotic. But saying that with the ignorance of him, in ignorance of him apologizing, is just so stupid. I think this war is stupid. I don't think Tyler got owned. Oh, he didn't get owned. It was just the assumption that he took from Liam's tweet was proved to be wrong. I'm sure there's this one account, and I'm not gonna say it, but the first time when Liam first sent out the tweet, they're like, "Wow, isn't that guy really racist?" Liam, are you defending their are you defending and saying that you respect their homophobic and racist views? Wow. And then as soon as Tyler said shit, the same account went on and said, "Oh my god, Tyler, he's not homophobic. You need to fucking kill yourself. Like, you know nothing about Liam and you need to just get out of the fandom." Like, literally, like, I feel like, not exactly, like, word for word, but, like, literally, like, that's stupid. And so, to end this on a good note, I love both Tyler Oakley and Liam Payne and all of One Direction, but this has gone too fucking far. And if you're gonna go into the comments and say, "You're defending Tyler over Liam," no, I'm not. Tyler assumed incorrectly. And I bet if Tyler wasn't famous, if Tyler was just a normal gay guy, which I'm sure there are other like normal gay guys who followed Liam, who saw that tweet, who thought, "Wait, what?" before he went and explained himself, and I'm sure they might have even tweeted him like, "What the fuck, I'm disappointed," like exactly like Tyler. But because they're not famous, no one gives a flying fuck. No one. It's not like gay guy God, I'm gonna get. Let's say his name's like Keith. All right, Directioners want Keith dead isn't trending because no one cares about him. But the fact that people care, but the fact that people know Tyler, and I know that maybe that should affect like what he says too, because he knows that a lot of people are gonna see it. But he should be able to say whatever he wants. Again, oh, and the freedom of speech thing, like Liam should be able to like whatever TV show he wants and say anything he wants that he likes about it. Yeah, well then Tyler is allowed to say whatever he wants in response to that. Freedom of speech goes both ways, Liam and Tyler. So if you're saying Liam needs freedom of speech, but Tyler needs to pipe the fuck down, that doesn't make fucking sense. And I'm doing this in photo booth. I'm not even sure if I know how to get it up onto YouTube, but if I do, yeah. And I am so done. I'm just gonna go take a nap, and then along with all that other like Harry like teleporting from Ohio to New York and getting tattoos along the way and all this fucking shit. What the fucking fandom? I'm Tomorrow is Sunday. I'm gonna watch the 49ers game, rooting for them. Don't start with me on them, you Seattle fucks. And I'm just gonna, like, well, I'm lying if I say I'm not gonna touch my phone. I'm gonna paint Harry Styles. I am going to maybe paint another painting of Miley. I'm going to just back the fuck off of this fucking fandom because it is a ticking time bomb of death threats and permanent ink on skin and teleportation across the United States. And does anyone even know where Zayn and Louis are? I know Niall's heading back to in Heathrow or whatever, like the airport, which means he's probably going back another place, like hopefully to Ireland or something. Harry's probably going to be stuck in LA, or going to be stuck in the United States forever. He left my state. I'm in California. He's officially gone. Boo. Upside down heart represent heartbreak? Not really. I might. So, yeah. This took like 12 minutes. Never get back that time. Anyways, I'm thinking of actually making YouTube videos. I like mainly just to seduce Finn Harries. That's like the end goal. But anyways, if you agree with me, leave a comment. If you disagree with me, fuck the fuck off. And if you're like, ew, who are you? Hi, I'm a cool username. Molly101 Myth34QZ. God, I regret that. Ew. It's like a 5th grade email, you know? Like, you know what my 5th grade email was? David10inch69@gmail.com, and I still use it. It's still like kind of my main one. Oops. Yeah, Doctor Who. Peter Capaldi's like old guy hot. It's not fair. Anyways, I am going to go watch Supernatural until I've watched so many episodes that the fear of so many new demons like come into my head that my room is literally filled with like clowns and demons and everything, because as soon as I watch an episode of Supernatural, whatever enemy is in there, it's now in my head. And then, is it in the corner of the room? Huh? So basically my room's gonna be filled with imaginary demons. Bye-bye. Peace, fucker.